Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. It's Jake here and I'm coming back with another video. We're going to do a little bit of a market update to see what's been going on the last few days, and then most of all today I want to talk about how I find cards to trade with in foot. You guys ask me all the time, who should I trade, what should I do? So I want to talk about how I find cards to trade with and then a few different ways you can trade with them. This video should be ideal for really any budget size, but particularly if you're in that like 100 to 1 million coin range. I've been asked a lot like what should I do with 200, 300, 400k, and this will cover a lot of that for you. If you guys do enjoy today's video, all that I ask is that you guys press the thumbs up button. It really helps our channel grow, and if you're new here, consider subscribing. You'll make a lot more coins being here than if you're not here. Okay, so today is Saturday, which means we got the Rule Breakers team won yesterday, and then we actually got a mini release today, which is the first one on a Saturday, so that was kind of surprising. So this is the team we're looking at here, and overall, I think this team is decent. I would just say decent. There are some things that I dislike about the team, but there are some things that I really like. For example, like I really like Rudiger. I think it makes him a lot more usable. I really like that Trent. I like these mid-tier meta options. Diaby's currently extinct because he links with Nkunku. If you guys are trying to snipe him or anything, just be really careful. Last time a card was extinct, EA took days to update it, which was Lodi, and people panic sold right after. Diaby also went extinct very slowly, so that tells me that he's around the price he should be. Yes, you might get a high sale if you sell right when they update his price range, but just be careful on something like that, because the longer those extinct cards stay, the worse it gets for selling them high. One card I did just want to highlight briefly in this team was this Arnautovic. I really think this is a cool card because he's 4-star, he's big. Kind of reminds me of Ibra a little bit. I know he won't play as good without 5-star skills, but he's also got 85 agility and 90 balance, but he's 6'4". So if anyone's tried this card out, let me know. I want to try him myself. I'm pretty excited about him. Alternatively, there were some really weird selections in this team, like with David Silva and Casemiro. Casemiro, I don't know why they couldn't give him like 75 pace. It seems like they boosted his shooting as a CDM, which seems pretty irrelevant to me. Still a decent card, but I wish they upped his pace a little bit more. I don't know why they upgraded his shot. And then the other one is this Barcusin guy. I don't know why he's in the team. I'm going to keep it simple. I've never heard of him. I know I'm probably going to get ragged on a little bit for that, but I don't know who he is, and I don't think he should be in the team. I wanted to give you guys one super big tip right off the bat here, and whenever you guys are running into a new promo, it's going to be a really good time to buy some top tier cards for your team. Top tier cards, even like Mbappe, I think are going to go down over time as we get closer to Black Friday and Team of the Year, but on Fridays in general tend to be a really good time to buy these cards because there's a lot of panic around new promotions and things people don't know about. They get kind of nervous about it. So let me show you Mbappe's price really quick and give you some perspective on cards that you could look at. But Mbappe dropped from like 1.7 all the way down to 1.6 million. It was attainable to get him underneath 1.6 million. That same day he rebounded up to 1.75 million, which is absolutely crazy rebound. I wouldn't even look at it as an investment. That's a really small return on investment for the price you would spend. But if it's for your team and you got him at 1.6, you're looking really good right now. That's kind of a tip I have for you guys is don't panic sell into promotions. Either hold through it or sell well in advance. Like if you want to sell a card, try to sell it like on Wednesday or Thursday, not the promo Friday morning. Ronaldo and Messi also had that effect too. So if you're looking at those top tier cards like 500k plus, look for them to rebound afterwards. After we get all those promo packs supplied, people realize some of these cards might be out of reach or that they're not that meta. Now let's chat about what you guys are here for, which is how to find players to trade. This is the main page of Futbin right here, and I'm almost never on this page. As a trader, I don't even look at it really. What I usually tend to do, and this is the truth, is I go to Futbin Popular, and this is literally my go-to in discovering who people are looking at, what people want. And to be completely honest with you, I'm not sure how Futbin pulls this data. I don't know if it's like hitboxes or searches or whatever it may be, but these are the most popular cards in the game, and there's generally going to be a reason why they're searched really high. So these first three, they're the new cards of the mini release, right? They're getting hit up a lot. People are really interested in them right now. Diaby, people are trying to snipe, so he's number 4. And Nkunku's an SBC. So you're seeing some cards that are really, really popular right off the bat here. And of course, cards that are popular are going to have very high demand. Right away, that gets me interested in trading them. So this Arnautovic and Rijkaard are 6 and 7 on the list, and that instantly is going to get me interested in them. Now you may be wondering, Jake, how do I trade them? Let me give you some options and a few different options just based off one single card here, which is Arnautovic. Alright, I have switched you guys over to the PS, and we're going to look at a few things here. We're going to go to Arnautovic. Let me know something, guys. Do you like seeing this screen or the web app? Because I can do really either or. Whatever you guys like best, we can do. So Arnautovic, I want to check his lowest buy now price just as a striker, just as whatever he is as a basic. I don't know, what was he, like 49k or something like that? He was pretty cheap. Man, this is a good card for the price in my opinion. I think this card would go up out of packs too once he gets to his lowest. I'm not saying to invest here, but he's one of the best Serie A strikers in my opinion for this price. Yeah, he just looks pretty cool. So Arnautovic is 47k, okay?
Okay.
Let's talk about how we can trade and what information we need to know from here. He's starting as a striker card, and I think a lot of people are rocking Serie A defenses with like Koulibaly and Cuadrado, so I would assume that some people are interested in moving him back to a CAM or a CM, so I am interested to see what they go for here. Okay, so I've changed my search filter to CM. It looks like the lowest buy now on Arnautovic in this position as a center mid is about 59k. You could do a few things off here, and you could also check what they go for Hunter specifically. If there's a gap here, like if these are listed at 59 and the other lowest buy nows with Hunter are 65, you could theoretically trade with them. You could also go by chem style specifically because most people are going to want a Hunter on this card in my opinion. But what you can do is you could snipe here, right? And what I'm looking for is someone that has changed him to a CM. Okay, there you go. That was a perfect example on video. I didn't win the snipe. I don't know how many seconds that was, but you're looking for someone that changed him to a CM but didn't realize the added value. So we know that these Hunters are selling at 59k, and that one was at 52. So that was 5k profit right there, which is fantastic. And they do pop up, as you see. We just started this video that doesn't even need an edit, and we found one right off the bat. Like I mentioned earlier, people will probably use him as cam as well. So let's check his lowest buy now in the cam position here. I'm guessing it's like a little bit lower, maybe like 52, 51. So it's 54. Okay, so it's still a little bit up. I wonder if that Hunter one was a deal. And you could check those specifically on Hunter. It's good to know the different price points. So that one was gone with the Hunter. So let's check it out here, for example, because we keep talking about it. I want to show you guys that there are different price points. With Cam, with the Hunter, what's he go for? He goes for like 57-ish. So if I see him at 52, I'd be interested. These are also good cards to bid on. Again, you can compare price by now. The smaller your filters are, like I'm at Cam Hunter here, I wouldn't expect as many to pop. So I'm going to go Cam, and I'm going to search him at 54k, compare price back out. What price would I be looking at here? I'd be looking at him around normal price, like 49.50, or even like 51 with a Hunter. So you have a few different options to snipe right away to profit, and we're learning all these prices as we go, okay? This is called position change trading, and it works. I really like to do it on new cards, so new team of the week, rule breakers, new promo cards, because people really want these cards. I used the popular page to determine that Arnautovic was going to be really interested in. People are interested in buying him and playing with him. He's going to pop up a lot in different positions with different chem styles, etc. This Vinicius was just in the popular page because he actually has 2 goals today, so people kind of panic sold his inform in advance thinking that he's going to get a new inform. He got a little bit low and then recovered. Like I said, there's pretty much infinite ways to profit using the popular page, and it's all about determining why they're popular and what you think they'll rise to. So this guy got panic sold because he has 2 goals in a game. He went down to like 250 and he's back to 290. So if you bought him at 250, you're selling at 290, you're making like 30k profit per card. You're pretty good to go there. Okay, another card we saw on the popular page was Ripart, and I actually love this card for trading right now. I think he's really strong to trade with because he's naturally a striker, but he's actually better suited statistically as a center mid or a CDM or a cam in my opinion. So if you look at his stats, he's really well rounded, but he's normally a striker, and I don't think really anyone's looking to play him there. So it looks like as a base right now, he's going for around 22k. And I wanted to show you one more way you could trade with these cards. And this is chemistry style trading. And it's another thing I love doing on new cards. So I'm going to go to Shadow here. I particularly love this method with shadows this year because shadows are so expensive in price. It adds a lot of value to cards typically. So let's check Ripart's lowest buy now with the shadow. Oh man, this is going to be great. So it looks like it's about 28k. What you could be looking to do here is you could be looking to snipe Ripart. Hope I said Ripart.
I know words. I have the best word.
Looks like you'll be looking to snipe him around 24 to 25k with a shadow. And this one actually interests me. I bet this might be a deal. And as you see, it was actually expired. It got sniped because he's a center mid as well. I didn't catch that, but that probably sells for like 31, 32. Let's check what he goes for as a center mid with a shadow while we're here, just so you guys can see that that was a deal. And once you start memorizing some different options for these cards, they actually have a bunch of different price points they sell at. And that's what people don't know, and that's how you can make coins off it. So let's see what he is as CM with shadow. Oh man. So that was like a 4 or 5k deal sitting there. It looks like he's 34, 5, 33. So it looks like a 3 to 5k deal just sitting there. I didn't know it at the time because I didn't see it was CM, but you can see that there are a ton of different ways to trade off this, right? And again, all you're really hoping for with this method is that someone applied a shadow to Ripper, right? Because that's probably his best chem style and where people are going to play him at CM. People are going to use that a lot. And they just don't realize that when they list their cards. So they might list him at 24, 25K with the shadow, or as a center mid position change, you could even buy him up to like 26, 27K, and that's still a deal. If you're sniping at this 28K mark, you know you can pick up a few different card options, and a lot of people are using this card because he's low budget. People want him in their team and they're interested in trying him in some different positions. I really like this card. I think he's a cool addition to rule breakers, and it has a nice cheaper option like to Chouameni or whatever his name was. And guys, that is a super simple way I find cards to trade with. I then use the methods that I've known and that are staple methods in foot trading, and I use them on the cards that are popular. You're going to have really good success if you do that. You can chem style trade on cards like Kimpembe. Llorente is another one that's position changed and good with chems a lot. Dembele is another one that's good with Hunter. Pogba is a great one because he's moved in and out of different positions with Shadow. There's tons of different options on this popular page, and if you're flipping with cards that are very in demand, that people are really interested in, they're going to sell a lot and they're going to move in price a lot, and these are going to be your best friends for trading. So every single day, if you're looking to trade, go to the popular page. That's where I generally start looking, and I need to know who people are interested in using to make my best trades. I hope today's video helped you out, especially in that mid-tier budget of like 100 to 500K. It gives you some cards to look at and some ideas of how to trade them. If you guys enjoyed today's video, just smash the thumbs up button and we'll do more of them soon like this. Talk to you later.